Okay, so for this design I'll be changing the image size. Okay, so I'll click on these three dots and change the image size. So on the width I'll be using 1080. On the height I'll be using 1350. Okay, so this is it. So the first thing we are going to do is to import our image. So click on import here. So we'll be using this image here. Okay, so we'll increase the size and we'll place it somewhere up. Okay, so we want to make this place, this center here, transparent so that we can put in our image. We are putting in a food image inside, so we want to make that place transparent. Okay, so to erase this, we'll just scroll to erase color. So click on it and then we'll enable erase color. Yep, so for it to be enabled, here is transparent already. So after that, we will not be needing this green stuff, so we are going to erase this out. So just click on eraser here and then we'll clean up this green stuff. Okay, so it has been erased. You can see it's not that accurate. Well, we don't need it to be accurate, so we'll place it here. And then we'll bring in our food image. So click on import. So as you can see, this is the image we will be using here. So I'm just going to increase the size and place it somewhere here. So as you can see, we'll just send it to back so that it will be under this image. Can you see that? But if you notice, you'll see that the plate is still showing under here. The plate is still showing. So watch what I will do. So you will click on it, then you go to your eraser, click on eraser, and then we'll clean the down part of the plate that we do not want. We'll be to clean it. Okay, so let's see. Okay, it's not perfect yet. Okay, some parts are still showing, so we clean it till when everything suits inside this green line. Do you get? Okay, so okay, so it's perfect like this. So the next thing I will do is to click on this image, then go to the color filters. We are going to be changing this green stuff to orange. So just play around with the hue. So when it is orange color, okay, so this is orange color, so we are going to increase the saturation so it will be a little bit dark. Okay, can you see that? All right, so the next thing we'll be doing is that this is a camera here. Of course, we are not needing a camera, but watch what I will do. So we are going to import an image. Okay, so this is the image we'll be using, and we need just the plates, not the handkerchief under. So click on this cycle here. So please let the plates, the white plates, show. Okay, so we are going to reduce the size and top of the, can you see? Okay, so for this side here, So for this side, we can just click on this and duplicate it. Click on this and then we'll copy it. So here it is. So you can just place it here and send to back. Okay.
Should I repeat it again?
Okay. Okay, so can you see it? So it's good like this. So next we'll go to the text and we'll be bringing in the heading. We are typing Emma Cruz kitchen. So increase the size, place it here. Go further for the font. A font called Montserrat. Scroll up to where Montserrat is. Okay, so this Montserrat. So our color, click on the plus sign. We'll be using a dark red color. Okay, so this is the color we'll be using, take note. And after that, go to the line spacing and we'll be reducing the line. Okay, so we place this here. And next we'll be bringing in the slogan. A taste of home in every bite, then dot dot. Okay, so we'll bring it down here and reduce the size. Okay, so we're changing the font. Change the font first to this first font. Okay, secondly, we are changing the color to white, and then we'll go to where our background is. This, click on the background, enable background, and the color we'll be using is, I think, orange color. Okay, yes. Okay, so this is orange color. Increase the left padding, the right padding. Okay, and we're going to increase the radius to 5. So let's move this a little bit down. Okay, and reduce the size a little. Alright, so we'll bring in another text again and we'll be writing our menu. Okay, so we are reducing the size to we change the font. We are using the same font this for all the body text. This is the font we'll be using. After that, changing the color to white, and then we'll enable the background. So for this background, we'll use this red we used here before. We'll use it. And the radius 5. Okay, so this is the menu. So with the help of the position, we would bring it here, and we'll reduce the size again. So next we'll click on this and we'll copy it, bring it down here, and we'll edit it, and we'll be writing our soups. Okay, so we'll change the background to this orange that we used. Okay, and then the font to this same font here. Okay, so we'll bring in our text of the list of soups. So this is the list of soups. So I'm placing in my pointer. Okay, so this is it. So we have to reduce the size and bring it here, and we are changing it changing the color to black. And the font to this. Okay. So click on these soups again, copy it, bring it down, bring it here, edit, and we'll be writing our swallow. Okay. So it's equal. So we'll bring in, click this one, copy it, and edit this. So this is the swallow. We put in our PowerPoint. Okay. So increase the size and bring this to this. Click on this one and we'll be giving it space in between the lines. So next, click here, copy it, we'll bring it down here and edit. So here we'll be typing our rice. Okay, so our rice will be here. Click on text, edit, and we're bringing in the list of the rice menu. So here it is. So I'll be fixing in the dot. Okay, so reduce the size, bring it here. Change the color to black. So next we click on the middle icon here and we'll be bringing shape. We're bringing a shape down here. Okay, and we'll be using the color, we'll be using this color. Okay, so we'll be bringing in the Facebook, another contact icon. So click on import. Okay, we'll bring in the location first. Reduce the size and increase the position. And bring it down. Okay, now change the color to white color. Okay, so import the next icon. So use the Facebook alone. Change the color to white again. Reduce the size. With the help of the position, we'll bring it down. And lastly, we'll bring in the WhatsApp icon. Change the color to white also. Okay, so we'll click on text and we'll be writing the text. So this is for the Facebook. The color will be white also. Click on font and we'll be using this first font, and then we'll further reduce the size. So we're going to copy this for the location, bring in the location. Okay, so this is it. Click on size and reduce the size. So click on the line spacing, click on line spacing, and we'll reduce the line spacing. So move it so that it could align. So we'll click on this again so we can write in the phone number. Copy this, bring it down here, and we'll edit. So we'll be using 2 phone numbers. We can use any random number. Okay, okay, so we are done. So the next thing we'll be doing is to click on the middle icon back. So we are bringing in a shape. We are increasing the radius to 7. Okay, and we'll be using this color. Okay, slant it a little and we'll place it somewhere here. So after that, scroll down to where your shadow is. Click on shadow, enable shadow. Would reduce the offset. Okay, and we would increase the offset Y. Can you see that this, you can see that the color is too dark. So click on the color, and this particular circle, the last line under, which we call transparency, will reduce the transparency. Okay, so can you see? So it's reasonable now. Okay, so we're bringing in a shape. So we are going to be increasing this radius to 15. Can you see it? Radius to 15, and we'll change the color to black. Okay, because we are still going to be filling it with image. So we'll use any color, change to black. So watch exactly what I'm going to do. So duplicate this, copy it, this copy here, click on edit, and we'll take the radius to 0, so it will become normal edge, normal square edge. Okay, so these are separate squares. Okay, the one with the normal edge and the one with the curved edge. So put this aside on the grid, and we'll make sure this is at the middle. Of course, when you see the 4 red lines, you know it's at the middle. Click on the other ones we copied and make sure it's at the middle too. So this 2 is at the middle, and with the help of this cycle here, can you see it? This cycle. So we'll raise it up and bring it here. So you will know that the square beneath is having a curved edge, and the one up is having a sharp edge. That's the normal square. Okay, so this is exactly what we want to achieve. So can you see it? We just joined them together to get this particular shape with the help of the grid. Okay, so this is it off the grid. So we are going to click on the layers here, and we will merge these both square together. Click here, select the 2 square and click on merge. So this is merge. Click on it, and we are going to merge it. So this has become one already. Can you see it? So we can make use of it as one. So we'll just rotate it over, and we'll reduce the size because we want to place it here. Okay, so we'll go to the stroke, click on stroke. We'll make the stroke 3, call 3, I think 3, no, so we'll be using 2, and then the stroke color will be white. Okay, so we'll further increase the size using the relative size, increase it a bit. Okay, so we are going to enable our shadow. Click on shadow, enable shadow. So we'll use this color. This is the color we use for this length rectangle here, so there is no need of repeating the process. So we're going to increase the offset X and decrease the offset Y. Okay, so after this we want to copy this again for the next line, because we'll be needing 3 of this. Copy it, since we are not repeating the process. Copy it, curve it back. Can you see it? Curve it back, bring it here, then copy it again, and we are bringing it down here. Okay, can you see that? So next we'll bring in another shape, increase the radius, pick color black again, and of course the stroke width will be 3 and the stroke color will be white. Okay, let's further increase the width, the stroke width, because it's going to be an highlighted image, so the width has to be more than the rest. Okay, let's add like 2 to it. Okay, all right. So we'll reduce the size and we'll bring it here. Okay, so we're going down to the shadow, enable shadow, increase the X, and decrease the Y. Okay, let's increase the Y. And we'll be using this color. So after this, we'll be bringing in our images on each box. Okay, so we'll be adding images on each box. Click on the box and scroll to texture. Click on the image. Okay, so click on this and we'll enable the stroke. We'll use 3. Okay, and for the shadow, let's increase the blur radius, and we will not be needing this, or reduce the offsets. Okay, so we're increasing the blur. Okay, so this is everything about the flyer design. Okay, so we're just making some little corrections. So the space here is too much, so we want to just adjust the space. Okay, so let's raise this up. Okay, so everything is fine like this, so we'll just save our design. Okay, so you know how to save your design. Bye.